Good advice. You know, the ant saves food, the grasshopper doesn't. We know the parable of that. efoodsdirect.com/Alex. Big banners up at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com. We'll also give you the toll-free number if you want to call and ask questions and get a free brochure on the other side. But I want to continue with Steve Shank looking at where he sees this going and what he's seeing on wholesale food prices himself.
Is it really possible to get out of debt without payment plans or attorneys? 18 years ago, we developed a program that has made thousands debt-free in just 90 days. It's called Zero Debt in 90 Days, and it works for all credit card debt, medical bills, even collection lawsuits.
When I first joined, I was being sued. So I used the program methods, and after filing one piece of paper, the collection lawsuit was dismissed.
With Zero Debt in 90 days, your success is guaranteed in writing. There is no other program of its kind. Don't be alone when creditors gang up on you. Let our team of experts provide the resources to fight back and stop creditors in only 90 days, guaranteed. Prevent wage garnishments, bank levies, and stop collection calls with our proven program. Call Zero Debt in 90 days now, 800-477-9256, and ask for free information from an expert who also completed our program. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com. 800-477-9256 or ZeroDebtGuaranteed.com.
They helped to create a new world order.
We are part of a new world order.
A new world order based upon collective action.
Invisible Empire is a damning indictment of the globalists through their own words and documents.
The new world order really is a tool for addressing a new world of possibilities.
It means all the world under their control.
The United Nations would take over America. The Trilateral Commission would control the world.
Invisible Empire chronicles how men of power and influence have worked in stealth for centuries to establish an oppressive world government.
I believe, first of all, that we now need nothing short of a world constitution for the global financial system.
Global governance with the establishment of the G20.
So it's going to be an inner ruling elite and then everyone else. And I got news for you. You're everyone else.
Invisible Empire. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or PrisonPlanet.com, or watch it online in the highest quality at PrisonPlanet.tv.
Going solar for cheap is as easy as 1, 2, 3. If you want to go solar but thought the setup costs were too high, now you can build your own solar panels for less than $200. Don't laugh. We've sold over 45,000 solar do-it-yourself kits. Watch our introduction video at 123cheapsolarvideo.com. The video is free, but it won't last long. Save money on electric bills and get off the grid. Go to 123cheapsolarvideo.com right now. Our website again is 123cheapsolarvideo.com.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? They've been available since 1986, yet the financial industry won't recognize the value of gold for your retirement. Gold has outperformed paper investments, yet no word about IRAs. If you would like to have gold for your retirement, call 800-686-2237. Don't get left behind by rising inflation and low returns. Call 800-686-2237. Secure your future and call 1-800-686-2237.
Well, for a limited time, Steve Shank is running a special on the winter special, soup and bakery goods, winter special, 20% off. These things store more than 10 years and climate controlled, 10 years in my garage. And this is the best place to get them. I hope you get involved today. eFoods Direct is the letter efoodsdirect.com. And for PrisonPlanet.tv viewers, you can see up on screen their great website. Whole bunch of special food lines for folks with special dietary needs. 800-409-5633. 800-409-5633 or efoodsdirect.com. Again, 800-409-5633. Okay, going back to Steve. But again, how did you know? Because I guess, 2007, 2008, I was interviewing you, and you were saying prices were already going up. And then in the last year, you've really been raising that alarm. What are you seeing as a major, person that, prepares and packages these raw foods?
Well, what I'm seeing is that we have to compete for food with commodities buyers, people who have now been allowed to buy up these commodities, the basic grains and everything that Americans need for their own food, the bakery goods that we're talking about, and also to feed livestock and that type of thing. we're having to compete. It used to be that if you were going to buy commodities that you had to be able to take delivery on them or be in that industry. But the bankers wanted to be able to, these large funds wanted to be able to take advantage of commodities buying, and so now it's been opened up so they can buy our food and ship it overseas to the highest bidder. And since we're in the 6th year of a famine, what's happening is some of these other countries that have huge numbers, China, for example, had crop failures this last year. They have huge amounts of American dollars that they can throw back at us and buy our food out from under us. That is the 5th point that I was going to make with regard to what's forcing food prices up. They're condemning protectionism worldwide. In other words, for countries take care of their own and protect their own boundaries by refusing to export the foods. America is the only country that I know of that is having food shortages that allows their own food to be exported. And so, but they're bragging about the fact that these exports are solving the economic problems because they're eliminating the trade deficits by selling our food outside the country and getting back dollars, which we don't need. We need the food. So that's what I'm seeing when my buyers go out and wrap up contracts for the raw materials that make these great soups that people are ordering for their winter special. The fact is that they're bidding against international buyers, commodities buyers, and that's what's forcing the cost of raw materials up, and you can't help but pass it on. That's what's happening worldwide. And the other thing is, as long as they continue to increase the printing of this funny money, Alex, what it's doing worldwide is it's devaluing the dollar, and so we have to pay more for a bushel of oats than we had to before, just because of the devaluation of the dollar.
Well, Steve, just to throw this in before this hour ends, I hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and I'm really glad I've got a lot of storable foods, and you're very good deals you've got, very high quality foods. And I'm telling folks, you're the place for people to get them. It's efoodsdirect.com, or people can call toll-free 800-409-5633. People see the prices going up as you predicted, and now it's accelerating. And I just think it's a smart thing to do. And you've got some samplers for folks that want to stick their toe in and test out the food. People can call and ask questions, 800-409-5633, or navigate the site. You've got an incredibly informative, good-looking site, I should add. I'm jealous, at efoodsdirect.com. But again, that toll-free number for folks that may have missed it. Steve, give folks that number again. It's 800-409-5633. Is that the best number to call?
That's the best number to call. And if they'll put a / Alex behind the website, they'll get right straight to a landing page for you.
Tell you what, stay there. We're back in 60 seconds.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
Coast to coast, direct from Austin. You're listening to the Alex Jones Broadcasting Network.
All right, into hour number 4, Overdrive, coming up. We're going to break down Obama and the State of the Union. And what happened last night, it was pretty amazing. We're going to get into the attacks on Jesse Ventura and a lot more. I wanted to finish up with Steve Shank because he's an insider, and by insider, he's there, you know, with a big factory, getting high-quality food together, everything grown right here in the U.S. except for the bananas, and he's witnessing it go up, 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 up. And a lot of companies and people covered this up with lower quality. He hasn't done that. Now they can't hide it anymore, and there's just riots going on all over the world. I just showed a whole bunch of articles about that, but you know, here's some of the headlines. Grain, soybeans rise as food riots spurred demand for U.S. exports. Robini says jump in food energy prices can topple regimes. Risk of riots rising as governments cut food subsidies, UN. Sharon says, but they've done this in Argentina and hundreds of other third world countries, sometimes over and over again in the same country. When I say hundreds, I mean hundreds. It's 180-something countries, and they do it in most third world countries on a decade basis to shear the population, to consolidate wealth. They're taking the trillions in bailout money and pumping it into derivatives, into commodities. The very same suspects, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Bank of America, they're all in there doing this. And you add that to all the wars and famines, it is a crazy perfect storm coming together. And Steve, I really appreciate the line of work you're in and the high quality food that you do provide. And I just hope that the good patriots out there do get prepared, because I believe 110% in what you're doing.
Well, thank you so much, Alex. And the whole point is that people need to, we've got an urban population like what you said, and most people don't have the time or the ability to throw gardens in, and that wouldn't do it anyway. So what we're trying to do is create the garden of the 21st century, where they can take some of the bucks that they earn and throw it into a savings account in food. And if those folks 3 years ago, when you and I started talking about this, would have put in their year's supply, 2 years supply, or whatever of food, it would be so much less expensive right now, and they'd already have it. And as things go along and the prices get higher, we're also going to have shortages where we're going to have to cut some items and replace them with other items, and it's going to be just a bit crazy. So the best thing people can do is get their own garden of the 21st century right now and get some food supplies in and prepare for their families. It's the one thing that they can do. You can't control whether they're going to keep on printing money. You can't control whether they're going to buy up the food and sell it to other countries. You can't control the wars. You can't control the ethanol, horse bucky. But the fact is that you can take control of the most important dependency that you have and get some food in and get your family secured and prepared. And it's all about saving families one meal at a time, Alex.
Well, you're doing a great job, Steve. The toll-free number for folks that want to call is 800-409-5633, 800-409-5633, or efoodsdirect.com. And you've got a lot of starter packs, and you got seed packs. You got a lot of great products there, not just high-quality, storable foods. efoodsdirect.com. Go check the site out today. Steve, God willing, we'll talk to you again soon. God bless.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you. There goes Steve Shank, ladies and gentlemen, efoodsdirect.com. In closing for this segment, and then we're going to come back from the retransmission earlier and get into a whole bunch of Obama information, his birth certificate, big developments there, the State of the Union, the attacks on Jesse Ventura. We got to get behind him and support him. But we are doing 2 key Google search terms today, and one of them is Abercrombie admits failure. That will lead them back to Infowars.com. So search the 3 words together, Abercrombie admits failure, and the other search term, Abercrombie birth certificate, and then that will lead people wondering what that is into our articles at prisonplanet.com and Infowars.com to see the governor's good friends say, oh, yeah, the governor told me they can't find any of it. None of it's there. So Abercrombie shocked at failure to discover Obama birth certificate. Is one article at prisonplanet.com, and the other variant is Abercrombie admits failure to discover Obama birth certificate. Search terms, Abercrombie admits failure and Abercrombie birth certificate. Please search both those. Great job to the crew. See you back live tomorrow. Other powerful guests joining us. You are the resistance. Don't ever forget that. Stay with us.
Becoming a modern smoker is now easy.